It's supposed to be an essay talking about like what we think the future of like as part of AI and culture will hold.
Bro, we
Oh,
fucking
okay.
chose AI porn.
So we chose AI porn, and we also did not necessarily.
Why? We could have chose anything, bro.
AI generated porn. Since the dawn of humanity, we have fucked. The human body encourages to have sex to reproduce through orgasms, but consequently, many humans turn to pornography and masturbation to fulfill their sexual desires. Now, with the advent of significantly brighter AI, including those that can make images and videos, comes the advent of AI generated porn. But this raises several ethical questions. AI has the potential to be a useful tool when put into the right hands, but when it comes to AI porn, it's much more difficult. AI porn is harmful to the consumer and doesn't stop at just the consumer. Random people can get pulled into the fire for no wrongdoing of their own. AI porn is a harmful result of man's genius. Pornography is harmful to the actors involved. AI pornography could alleviate that. On a survey done on 36 women involved in video pornography, 65% reported that they participated under threat or blackmail, with 70% reporting physical consequences, including STIs. The same study shows that a majority of the respondents experienced cyberbullying, conflicts with family, loss of a job, and needing to move due to their involvement in porn. While it is likely that pornography involving real actors will continue to exist even as AI forms of entertainment become more popular, the increasing usage of AI for pornography could result in less money for real porn, leading to less investment into that market. This could result in less people being exploited in the porn industry, although it could in turn make the only viable market for real pornography be that of more degenerate forms, involving kinks that may be more exploitative than what is common now. Furthermore, even though the study has most of the women being involved in porn, over 80% agreed that they also did it for financial reasons, and as discussed, they often lost their jobs due to being in porn. This in turn could leave them without a way to be financially stable. Overall, the potential exists for AI-generated porn to have good and bad consequences for the actors. This image depicts the reasons that the women surveyed in Leisure's study participated in pornography. AI porn has the potential to make actors' lives better or worse, but for the consumer, it tells a different tale. Porn addiction is a topic that many are aware of, and while it has no formal classification, it is described as problematic and compulsive consumption of pornography. The human body wants us to reproduce, as it is the goal of any organism, and so it encourages us to reproduce through orgasms. Unfortunately, the body cannot tell the difference between a hand and a vagina, and so many turn to masturbation to fulfill their sexual desires. Estimates place problematic pornography use at anywhere from 3% to 16%, with results showing that use was higher in men and specifically those under the age of 15. Porn addiction is a mental health issue and one that is definitely needs more attention, as well as reduction in the taboo related to it. As a survey of 828 students, porn watch time had significantly strong positive correlation with the DASS-21, which indicates that those who consume more porn tend to be more depressed and anxious. Addiction causes the users to seek a quick dopamine rush over a long-term fulfillment, and with the advent of internet porn, it made that goal significantly easier, with much more content being readily available and increased market, meaning more and more would come out, and only could be assumed then that with the advent of AI pornography, it becomes easier to create more content, meaning more content will be out there, and as access to AI increases, consumers will have the ability to generate the exact content they want. This will do nothing to help the issue of porn addiction and will presumably make them worse. The study by Kareem also found that many likely use pornography as a coping mechanism, but this is not a healthy coping mechanism and will lead to the consumer feeling worse. As an addiction, data centers, which AI uses for its data, consume over 4% of all energy that the US consumes annually. Overall, it's not good for anyone involved besides the ones who sit by actively harming the world for their own monetary gain. This is cropped AI porn that took my friend 45 seconds to generate, demonstrating the concerning ease of access generated using Gemini. Not only is the consumer affected negatively, but random people can and often are now pulled into the crossfire of AI porn's work. Deepfakes are an AI technology that allowing the generation of realistic videos and audio that mimic real person without their knowledge or consent. One of the results that has come from this creation of pornographic content involving non-consenting individuals, the process for the creation of deepfakes, described by Furizel, involves collecting audio-visual data of the victim, which an AI combines with existing video or text in order to create a real-looking video or real-sounding audio with that person. And in the case of deepfake porn, pornography of the victim, which can then be distributed on social media, resulting in potential cyberbullying for the victim, with victims describing the feeling as a violation of their identity. This issue is not niche either. The number of deepfakes increased by 550% from 2019 to 2023, with 98% of them being pornographic, and 99% of those have a woman as the deepfaked individual. And even more concerning, the 4,700 reports of deepfake pornography, including children, reported in 2023. Right now, it is illegal federally to use fakes to make pornographic imagery, and there exist platforms to help get rid of pornographic deepfake content. But as we see with the 4,700 reports, people will ignore the law and the harm they cause for their depraved sexual desires. It's a stroke of brilliance that created AI. Thinking machine, a different stroke made it make pornography. AI pornography, since the average person has had access to AI smart enough to make it. AI has the potential to do so much good, but it seems to come short in its potential when given to the average. AI porn does so much harm and leaves ruin on many things who don't even get involved. It doesn't stop its weight and harms everyone. AI pornography is a shameful reflection of humanity. Here's the bibliography.